There are rivals that defined era: Rails versus Degen, SQL versus NoSQL, Tap versus Basis, and now Vercel versus Cloudflare. Last week, Cloudflare dropped something that shocked the React world. They rebuilt Next.js from scratch in a week using AI, and Vercel called it is a slop fork. Today we are breaking down what Cloudflare actually built, whether it is legit or vaporware, why this could change open source forever, and whether you should care. It is March 2022. Let's talk about it. The rivalry between Vercel versus Cloudflare. Vercel, Cloudflare, Next.js. Next.js is the most popular way to build a React app today. But no debate, but there is uncomfortable truth. Next.js has always been deeply optimized for Vercel's runtime. If you deploy on Vercel, everything works beautifully. If you deploy something else, now you are fighting the framework. Why? Because Vercel provide custom runtime for middleware, ISR, image optimization, routing, edge functions. Move off Vercel and suddenly things get fragile. The workaround OpenNest, developers use OpenNest to repackaging Nest's build output for platform like Cloudflare workers. But that approach has a flaw. It reverse engineer Nest build artifact, and when Nest change its output format, boom, things break. That is not sustainable. So Cloudflare did something bold. Instead of adapting to Nest, they rebuilt it. Let's talk about Vinext. Cloudflare released Vinext, reimplement of Next.js API builder. Vite roll down, Rust-based bundling inside Vite. Instead of wrapping Nest output, they recreate SSR, middleware, server actions, streaming, client hydrogen. There are 3 days with AI assistance. By the end of the week, 94% of API coverage deployable to Cloudflare workers, fully hydration working. $1,100 in AI tokens spent. That's instant. Not because it is perfect, but because it happened at all. The AI factors, let's be clear. This was not AI writing everything magical. Engineers guide it, but AI accelerator, boilerplate recreation, API surface replications, test expansions, refactoring. The implication framework lock-in just got weaker. If your API is public, AI can replicate it faster than ever. Open source just entered a new phase. Vercel's response: Guglielmo Raut, Matthew Princess. Tweeters did not disappoint. Vercel's CTO called it a slop fork. Guglielmo posted a Cloudflare Vercel's imagination guide, claimed critical vulnerability. Cloudflare fired back. The revivals accelerated. But there is what matters. Does it work? Real world tests take standard Nest app. Newspaper signs up, reads achieve from text, export HTML, use server actions. Basic apps. Swap Nest for Vinext in package notation. More complex apps, you need type modules in packaging JSON. JSX file renamed properly. ES module refactoring. Where complicated configuration. Cloudflare even shipped an AI migration agent to automatically refactor. Does it work? Yes, it is production ready. Not yet. Blessing edge software make one guarantee. You bleed. Next performance claim. Cloudflare benchmark shows 4.4x faster production build. 7% smaller client builders. Why? Because of Vite's architecture, roll down Rust building, leaner build graph. In independent test, build time were up to 5x faster. That's not trivial. Build speed compound across terms, but performance alone is not enough to migrate. Ecosystem stability matters. Bigger impact the death of framework most. Here is the real story. Not in Twitter drama, not in benchmarks. The real story is this. If AI can recreate 94% of a domain framework's API in 1 week. What happened to platform lock-in? What happens to proprietary runtimes? What happens to deploy a server? This is not just about Nest. It is about SaaS defensibility, API replication, AI assistance, cloning, competitive pressures. The barrier to build alternative just dropping dramatically. Should you switch right now? No, unless you love to experimentation, you enjoy debugging edge case, you control your infra fully. But should you watch this space? Absolutely, because if Vinext sustainability's multi-platforms Nest app become trivial, Vercel's lose exclusive leverage. That's massive. Statistic takeaway for developers. Do not get distinct by slop for memes. Instant apps, is your stack portable? Are you over dependent on one platform runtime? Do you understand your framework deeply or just copy paste? Because AI will clone surface API, but engineers who understand fundamental will always win. Even if AI writes your code, you still need to understand algorithms, architecture, optimization platforms. That's why mastering computer science fundamental matters more than ever. Greedy algorithm, graph rivalers, streaming architecture. AI amplifies skill, it does not replace it. Cloudflare rebuilt Next.js in a week. Vercel called a slop. The internet grabbed popcorn. But the real shit, AI just made framework replication cheap, and that changes everything. This has been the code report style breakdown. If you enjoyed the deep dive, subscribe, like and comment, slap or genius. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.